ESL, I mean, I've seen these all over the place. Can you kind of break down what these are and whether they're necessary?
Sure, sure. Well, first of all, I think generally speaking, having an English language qualification is necessary, being qualified to actually teach. I mean, students, generally speaking, do pay a lot relative for their English language lessons, especially in language schools. So, you know, they kind of do deserve to have a teacher that knows what they're doing, and also being qualified. I mean, I work myself with teachers that weren't qualified, and they ended up making quite a lot more work for themselves because they've got no theoretical underpinning of what they're actually doing. So they end up making more work for themselves and planning lessons and not necessarily doing the right thing. So in most countries and most employers do actually require teachers to be certified before they will offer them jobs. As far as the acronyms go, you're right. There are quite a lot of them. The main ones are TEFL, which is TEFL. That's Teaching English as a Foreign Language. TESOL, TESOL, is Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages. And very similar, TESOL, TESL, is Teaching English as a Second Language. Now, as it stands, currently in this moment in time, those three terms are largely interchangeable. Originally, TEFL was more of a UK, European-based qualification, and TESOL and TESOL were North American-based. But as the industry's developed, the terms have become interchangeable. Employers will accept either.
So as long as there's a T in there somewhere, then you're pretty good to go.
Yes, exactly.
A TE.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's kind of confusing. I mean, ideally, I do customer service, and people often come to me and say, hey, you know, there's a lot of different acronyms out there, there's a lot of different courses, which way is up? And I try to explain to them that, you know, they both mean the same thing. And in fact, we have a number of websites. We actually have 5 websites. We offer the same courses. On some of our websites, they're called TEFL courses. On some of our other websites, they're called TESOL courses. So that gives you an example of how, in fact, they are exactly the same.
Well, that's smart of you guys to do, so that when somebody's searching for it, they can get to the exact keyword that they're going for. That's smart.
Yes, I mean, that is how it's worked, but that doesn't necessarily make it particularly clear for people kind of searching first time, I suppose.
Yeah, sure, okay. I think something that a lot of people are going to be interested right off the bat, and while we're relatively kind of early in this interview, how much money can somebody really expect to make by teaching English? And I guess also, when you answer this, can you kind of put it in perspective of leveraging the currency of the country you're in? I know that Thailand is a really cheap place, so I'm imagining that your money goes a long way.
That's correct, John. Yes, I mean, in Thailand, your money can go a long way, and you will certainly be able to live very well. Generally speaking, wherever you are, employers will pay you a living wage. So the country that you're in, you'll be able to cover your expenses of accommodation and food. In